Welcome. My name is Christina, and today we are going to do a new moon ritual in the sign of Pisces. And what we're going to do is that we're going to go ahead and call in the elements and the guardians to hold the space to make sure that we are in a safe, clean container as we are setting our intentions and all the things. And today I have some element stones that I'm going to use to help with the directions. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with the air element, and I'm going to call in the air guardians to help with inspiration ideas, moving energy, holding the space for ideas, energies, vibrations that are for our bestest and highest as we create at this time during this Pisces new moon. And thank you, air guardians, for being here. I want to call in the fire guardians of the gateways, guardians of protection, passion, just fierce, just a lot of fire energy in so many different ways. It could be courage, it could be courageous. But I call in these guardians to help hold the space as we set these intentions under this beautiful Pisces new moon. Thank you for being here and only holding the highest vibrations so our container is pure and burning clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to call in the water guardians of the gateways, mother energy, our emotions, our desires. I call you in to hold this space as we create during this beautiful Pisces new moon, which is also one of the water signs, as we set intentions for our bestest and highest. And thank you for being here and holding the space. And calling in the guardians of the north, the earth element. Thank you for being here, holding the space. This is grandfather energy. This is protection, just like the south. It's grandfather wisdom, if you would, very ancient energies. Thank you for being here and holding this space as we create under this beautiful new moon in the sign of Pisces. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so we called in the guardians. Now, I want to go ahead and start my charcoal disc. I prefer using charcoals. I love herbs, and the best ways to burn herbs is on charcoal, amongst other things. And so whenever you do it, you just kind of let it flame, sparkle. It'll do its thing. I don't know, can you see it? Pretty sure you can. And you just let it sizzle and spark and get all fiery and stuff. And you want the spark to just go across the disc. I don't know if you could see that. But once it goes completely across the disc is when you want to start adding some sage or resins. If you do it too early, the charcoal disc won't work. So, yeah, I made this beautiful incense a while ago, and I want to go ahead and burn some and start that as our offering. So just put a little, and some for you. How has this Pisces beginning new moon been for you? It's been kind of life-changing, transformational for me. I have this new moon in my 12th house of endings, behind the scenes, things of that nature. And I'm seeing a different side of the spectrum on stuff I had a really good friend of mine just recently pass away, and it has brought up just different thoughts, views, kind of the unimaginable. I don't know. It's just an interesting new experience for me on this side of things, I guess. And so all the plans that I've had moving forward just kind of came to a complete stop. And it's getting me to kind of recalibrate. And I'm all about being authentic with your feelings. So I did feel my feelings and I went through all the spectrums, and I'm not all about toxic positivity. But I do embrace all sides, just don't live on all sides. Just because the emotional experience is necessary in order to understand things. So if you suppress it and you ignore it, you're not experiencing it, therefore you're not letting it go. It's weird. So anyways, and then I've had other epiphanies. Things are coming back up that I thought I dealt with. And yeah, and I hope you are not experience any sad faces, but if you are, I see you and I love you. And some wisdom that's not always, I guess it just depends on what perspective you have, but this too shall pass. Even in the good times, this too shall pass. Even in the sad times, this too shall pass. So I see you, and this too shall pass. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I am going to pull up a new moon intention oracle card towards the end. We are going to set a candle magic intention, and we are going to go in a comfortable position and connect to each of us through a meditation as we connect to the white circle. And this new moon, we're not going to do a meditation, a guided meditation, but I will have some things for you to ponder on. So let's go ahead and get into a comfortable position with your hands facing upwards. And I want you to imagine a white beam of light coming out of your left hand. And I want you to take a moment and think about the size, like what size is coming into your hand, the girth, how hot it is, slowly warming up, gets a little tingly. And then once you start really making it physical in your mind's eye and feeling it in your hand, the density and the weight and the warmth, I want you to imagine that white pillar of light coming out of your hand and connecting to your next partner, your next sister, your next brother. And it enters their right hand, same girth, same width, same heat, same volume. And as it enters the right hand, it goes through the right hand, entering the left hand, leaving the left hand, and entering their neighbor's right hand. Same girth, same weight, same heat. And it's connecting each and every one of us around until it hits your right hand. When it hits your right hand, imagine it connecting. Same width, same girth, same heat. And once you get it connected, you feel it solidify, and now you are in the circle. Okay. So I have these little candles in the shop. They were inspired by one of my favorite teachers, and I want to offer these to you guys as well. I think I have them online, but they're definitely in the shop if you're in the area. And I want to go ahead and set or light it. And it says, during the new moon, darkness offers fertile growth for new visions, new projects, new dreams, new beginnings. At the new moon, as I light this candle, darkness of nights, I trust what I carry and acknowledge my inner knowing. Listen to my inner wisdom as I set my intentions with trust and surrender. May the dreams I search for come true. And her favorite saying, which is a community's favorite saying, Amen, Aho, and so it is. Amen for the Christian religion, Aho for the Native American religion, and so it is for the holistic spiritual. So I'm gonna light that. And may we all have beautiful new connections for our bestest and highest in all the magical ways. I'm going to put this in the back over here. And I'm going to add a little bit more of my incense blend on here. And this is just like full moon energy. You might want to set your intention, your stones or water, whatever, out during these energies. What I like to do is I use the whole year with the same jar, and then I use that to create something even more potent and magical for the next year. So every moment you have a chance to create, even if it doesn't seem like it's much, it is a step, and each step is very valuable. So with this Pisces new moon, I decided to use one of my blue candles, and I want to experience a new way of releasing things that no longer serve me, a more healthier way. I want to really stand into my intuitive power. I've been hearing and feeling things, and it's the impression I get is what comes up, which is very profound, and I want to utilize those skills for less resistance. And like, for instance, I'm in the middle of moving my personal property. I'm renting from someone and they are selling the house. So we are in the process of moving our location. So with our current house that we're in right now, it's on the market, and the realtor would send us notices like, hey, can we come by at 4 today? And in the beginning it was every 24 hours, but no, they ask when they can. And energetically I wanted to say no, like no. But at the same time, I'm so used to trying to accommodate, and my husband was willing to be at that location during the interview or whatever. And they never came. They never showed. They never got back with us like they said they would after we responded. We only have a small little window to work with you. And, you know, that's probably what I picked up, was a simple fact that it just wasn't going to happen. Another example is my husband made a comment about our child doing something online. And my initial response was no. And it was one of those things where he already said yes, the kid was already doing the thing. And the next morning, there was a lot of resistance on him getting ready for school and things of that nature. So those things are coming up. And I want to honor myself because those are natural ways of my body communicating with me. Just like my stomach saying, hey, I'm hungry, growl, growl. I have a different form of intuition that's making an impression that mirrors a theme of a feeling of hunger. It's not hunger, but play with your senses is basically what I'm saying. What is coming up for you? What have you noticed patterns that have been very helpful for you or haven't been helpful? But yeah, so let's just take a moment right now and think, what seeds do you want to plant in this beautiful, fertile time? I know we're in the year of the wood snake, that's earth energy. We're also in, Pisces season, and the North Node's in Pisces, and there's a lot of energies in that nature. Like, there's ways to twist things around to make us have more points to what we're trying to say, is basically what I'm doing. But really, seriously, marinate in that. The patterns and the themes legitimately are there to be infused, created, interwoven to help understand. So that's kind of why I wanted to bring all that up in here too. So anyways, what do you want to create? I have internal peace on here, self-forgiveness, open to those whispers, wanting I wanted to put holding space, but that didn't feel right. And I think really it's more for holding space for myself and being open to receive. And then, just loving myself. But those are my little germinated seeds. And I'm sure yours is just as magical and wonderful too. And I want to add a little bit more sage. And just kind of take a smoke bath because that just feels great right now. Maybe that's my hug. Get in the sage, man. Get in the sage. And so the question I kind of want to leave you pondering is, what next? What are you going to do now? How is your intention going to look moving forward? And what steps can you take to ground that? And then on the comment of grounding, what is grounding? And one epiphany I have about grounding is actually bringing it into material form. What does that look like? Well, what was that idea you had? Now make it a reality. Ground it. Make it a thing. Whether it is creating your invention or building a table, that idea is just an idea. And you go to Home Depot and then you get some of the material. And then you take the time, and that's a material. And then you take your skill, your knowledge, effort, all this is finally creating that thing. So what next? How are you going to get there? And sometimes the best thing to do is just be open and wait for those answers. You don't force it. And like what I was telling you about the whispers and stuff, from my understanding, it's not just because I'm, gifted. No, I have worked through my energetic layers where when the problem comes, the solution comes right there. I'm open to receive both. I could choose not to. The resistance, I feel the resistance when I make a choice. And no matter how much human will I try to make it go, the result will stay the same. So it's just one of those, like, if I listen to that, it saves me so much time, effort, and energy to focus on what really is worth my time, energy, and so on and so forth. I feel like I kind of went on a little rant. I don't remember the whole point. And then I've learned those are like little guided messages. So some good stuff, wasn't it? Anyways, let's go ahead and do the new moon intention oracle deck. And this was made by that teacher I was telling you about. She does not teach anymore, not the classes that I'm referring to, but I'm pretty sure there's more to come in her own unique way, even if it's just a small little community, which I hope one day I'm a part of. But in the meantime, what is the message for everyone today? Passionate love. I welcome the love of one who desires my physical affection and sensual connection, one who can help me navigate the intensity of my life and balance it with the joy. My intention is to receive intimacy and passion, connection with a beloved who seeks to connect with me on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And the stone is serpentine, and the essential oil is cardamom. And this is for the collective. So, it's after Valentine's Day, but it's fun, isn't it? And then on the bottom, love of creator. I transmit a frequency of love that honors the creator of the life and all that is, facilitating source energy transfer among and between all sensitive beings. My intention is to be a bearer of light energy that honors my creator and the creator of all life, and through my actions, I seek to heal and support all forms. Stone green aventurine, essential oil, Daviana. So, Did the other one show decently, or did the light mess it up? Okay, so anyways, well, here's the first one. Maybe it's not backwards in the recording. We'll see. Okay, so I hope you had fun. We're going to go ahead and disconnect from the circle, and then we'll release the elements, and you guys can have a magical rest of the day. Okay, so get into a receptive position. And imagine that white beam of light leaving your left hand, the girth, the heat, the weight. And as it leaves, it's entering your partner's hand from the right side, or their left side this time. And it goes through their left side all the way to their right, exiting the right, entering their partner's left, so on and so forth. Same girth, same heat, same volume, until you feel it in your left hand again, and then it starts to disintegrate. And when that happens, you have left the circle. And we're going to go ahead and blow out this beautiful new moon candle. And may everything happen for you, for your bestest and highest. And thank you so much for being here with me. I know that there are so many other magical people that take their time and provide beautiful videos like this for you. And I am sincerely grateful that you have chosen to spend some time with me today. And thank you. And I hope you have a magical day. And amen, aho, and so it is. And then I do like to just watch the candle smoke, especially when it smokes for a while. And then I want to thank and release the earth element. Thank you, grandfather energy, Mother Nature. Thank you for holding this space and guiding the wisdom as we set these beautiful fertile seeds into Mother Earth for our bestest and highest. Thank you for being here, and I release you. Guardians of the water element, thank you for being here. I sincerely appreciate you holding this space and creating a beautiful container for us as we are exploring our emotions and understanding our feelings. We release you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guardians of the fire gateway, thank you for being here. Beautiful passion and creativity and just very bold energy. Thank you for being here and holding the space as we start continuing to create what we want to experience. And guardians of the air gateway, thank you for being here. I sincerely appreciate you being here with the inspirational thoughts and ideas. And I'm just grateful for your time. And thank you. I do have an Austria offering I am creating. It's going to be a incense blend. And I'm going to try my best to record it for you so you could see what I do. Maybe it's something that you might want to incorporate into your rituals and your offerings. But just stay tuned for that. I do actually want to put the blend underneath this new moon to charge it. This new moon is the start of eclipse season. We have transiting North Node in the signs of Pisces, and we have the new moon right now in Pisces. It's only a few degrees off, otherwise this moon energy would be an eclipse. However, the next full moon in the sign of Virgo is going to be an eclipse. And then the following one is going to be another eclipse, and that's going to be in the sign of Pisces. No, that's going to be in the sign of Aries. The North Node's eclipse have been really weird, honestly. And we only had one solar eclipse in the sign of Aries with the North Node in Aries. And the North Node is a mathematical point. It's just really a shadow. Just like how we walk throughout the day with the sun over us and we have that shadow, that's the node. So it's a mathematical point. Can you imagine mathematically marking your shadow? That'd be cool, weird, interesting. Ooh, you would know exactly where you are at the planet at all times. Wow, that's just cool. Anyways, I hope you have a magical, beautiful day. Thank you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed and you got this far, please do so. It definitely helps my channel. In the meantime, have a magical day, and we will chat with you soon. Bye.